got to work hard. And what they produce is money.
Rough night, guys. Here at the airport now, I'm surrounded by these three animals. They're like three loose forwards in a rugby team, getting so much work done. But we're heading off to New Zealand now, and you know, as we know, NZ just lost the World Cup, so we don't know how it's going to be over there. Probably very dark and depressed. But we're going over there to see Robert Kiyosaki. Now, Robert Kiyosaki is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and there's a lot of things in his book that are very controversial. You know, a lot of people are sort of saying, who is his rich dad? Is it real? Did he just write the book? You know, is everything in the book true? And there's a lot of wisdom in his book. But we're headed over to New Zealand from Sydney, over to Auckland. We're going over to actually check this guy out, see what the real deal is. Yes, I've read the book. Yes, I've taken a lot of wisdom from it. Yes, I believe a lot of the principles there, not just because I've read them, but because I've lived them. So now I'm going to be going over to check out Robert face to face. Robert is not coming to Sydney. He's not coming to Australia this year. He is getting older. This might be one of the last chances we ever get to see him. So it's a great opportunity for myself, my sons, the boys, also to go over and learn from a legend. So let's see.
Wow, it's lively down here. It's lit down here, eh?
It's litty. What's your ideal diet and what do you think about vegetarians and vegans?
Man, diet's a hard thing for me. I've always struggled with it, you know, like I work so hard. Food's like a source of comfort and a source of pleasure, you know what I mean? And I think traveling and all that, it's all excuses at the end of the day. But I find that I operate best when I just have veggies and meat. I know the vegans won't like to hear that, but I feel really, really good. Just some clean vegetables, some meat. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, man, we're just here in New Zealand. I'm here with the boys. We had a great dinner. We're down here at the harbour. As you can see, New Zealand's a beautiful, beautiful country. The people here are so great. We just had a great meal, really good wine. I'm really tired, but we're looking forward to tomorrow to see Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We're just here to get wisdom, you know, like the way that you move forward in life is getting knowledge. So, you know, you got to be humble enough to just, you know, accept the fact that you don't have all the answers and you've got to go to those that are ahead of you in life. Robert's certainly ahead of me in life, and that's why I paid the money to be here to go and learn from a master, really.
Yep.
Let's go this way.
When I was about 9 years old, I loved my father, I loved my family.
Excuse me.
I always sat next to the smartest girl. The Asian culture, got a safe face. And there's physical, you got to do something. You know, you cannot learn to play rugby without a ball. He gave me a call. I was living in Arizona. I was developing real estate. And he said, would you come to Singapore to do a talk? I said, well, what will I talk about? Because I was retired already. They're very, very busy. Got to work hard. And what they produce is money.
How was your experience seeing Robert live?
Man, it was good, man. Learned a lot today. A lot of things reconfirmed. Robert didn't touch on anything new, which is, there's nothing new to really touch on, just basic principles. So yeah, I've had a great time. It's great having all the boys here too, you know, to listen to the master himself. So it's been great.
Son, I'll tell you what's good business. So, the owner of Anytime Fitness, Asia, gets the rights for Anytime Fitness for none of his own money, right? None of his own money. Builds a gym empire, Anytime Fitness gym empire in Asia. Sells it, I don't know. You know, I think it's on the shopping. It's on the shopping shelf right now. 50 to 80 million US.
Yeah.
After 6 years. That's good business,
Wow.
man. That's good business.
Respect.
Yeah, man. That's good business. Like that's
Clean business.
that's clean. That's not
Clean. That's not on stage dancing.
what an embedded hypnotic command is like when you say something with an open loop, an open question. So the mind's open, and then you lay down a command. It can be completely unrelated, and then you go back and then open another loop, and you keep opening and closing. You keep opening up these open-ended loops, and the mind just becomes mush. And then you can just start speaking to the unconscious mind. So that's what these speakers from stage do. It's crafty. Politicians do it. Thank you. Should I order a cartridge?
Yeah, please. Got the cartridge.
The biggest thing I took out from yesterday is that what I realized, there's a lot of people out there. I mean, we're at this event. People are going there to learn about business and life and money and investing and all this stuff. What I learned is that, like, I actually learned that the experience that I went through of breaking out of my job into my own business, man, that was not easy. Like I look back at it, I just think, like, a lot of things had to go my way. A lot of grace was involved. A lot of hard work and all that was involved. I'm not gonna not take responsibility for my role in it. Like, there was a lot of grace involved. It's like, I think having a side hustle and then taking that side hustle. I mean, I started my company with $500. You know, today we do 3 million, 4 million, combined all the companies, we're doing $7-8 million a year revenue. So, I'm not bragging. I mean, there's guys out there doing double, triple, quadruple, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times that. It's nothing. It's a small little baby thing. They're just trying to get in. Sorry, guys. Welcome. Yeah, what I realized is that, like, what I've done, and like as I sat there and I listened to the speakers, I was kind of listening to the speakers and I was thinking, these speakers aren't being completely truthful about what it's going to take. Like, I think before you take someone's 10, 15, 20 grand for a course, I think that they should disclose how hard it is and make sure that people have the right commitment coming in. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're going to take the money, motivate people, and try and push them through. But you know, they talk about all the success stories, but I would like them to actually say, hey, out of the 100 people I've trained, 2 made it. Yeah. 2 made it. Like, be straight up about it.
I agree.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah, I need 2 seconds.
Yeah, hey guys, love Auckland. It's been amazing. And really enjoyed the presentation. It's really great. Seeing Robert was great. He's getting old now, still a warrior. Wearing the All Blacks jersey, I thought that was really cool. And it took a lot of wisdom. I was really great that the boys were here. You know, boys learned a lot.
yeah, we can take some of these things, take some of the learnings into our business, how we're going to serve our clients, how we're going to take things forward, how we're going to grow things. Yeah, so it's been a good investment. It's been a lot of time out of the business. It's been a lot of time, but our clients have been looked after, things have been taken care of. Yeah, now we'll head back to Sydney. I'm sharing my story, and man, it spins me out, man. Like I can literally remember being that kid, sitting in high school in year 7, scared out of my mind, you know, worrying, do I fit in? I can remember being a young father at 19, wondering how I'm going to pay bills, you know, and just to see, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy what can happen in your life. Like the last 6 years has been an incredible journey, and as I read the interview, the transcript of the interview, it just brings back so many memories, man. It's like, you know, they've captured it exactly how I feel, you know, like the journey's all, for me, it's all been about family. It's not about money. It's not about money. It's been about family. I'm sitting here, you know, with my family now. And I can't lie. I don't say this in an ego way, but I feel very proud, but also very fortunate, just to be where I am today. I'm really grateful.
There's another person with this over here.